Hello, Instagram. Hello, it's Dr. Iyabo. Hello, on this second day of July. Is it July 2nd? Yes, July 2nd. We're celebrating Independence Day, July 4th in America on the 4th, on Tuesday. Yes, so hi everyone. Hello. Hi, Shaibi. Hi, Shaibi from Vancouver. How are you? I see you joined. Hello, everybody. I thought I'd do an impromptu live this morning. I thought I'd come on to say hi to everybody, to say hi to you on this lovely, lovely Independence Day weekend. Hi, Shaibi. Hello, Besto. Hi, Claire. How's everyone? Yes, so long, Shaibi. How are you? And Shaibi, if you want to come live with me today, I'll be happy to bring you live. Remember when we met in Vancouver? What's on my mouth? Remember when we met in Vancouver, I told you that I'd like to go live with you. So if you'd like to come live with me today, I can bring you live. You can quickly go and put your lip gloss on or your makeup on if you feel self-conscious, and I can bring you on live. My community would love to hear your story, because you have a wonderful story of how you left, I believe it's India, how you left India and you moved to Vancouver, not knowing what to expect. I loved the story. Remember when my husband and I met you and you shared your story? So anyway, let me stop rambling. But Shaibi, if you want to join me live, I'll be glad to bring you on live. And if there's anybody else who wants to join me live today, I would be so happy to bring you on live. Hello from Greece. Okay, so everybody should tell me. Shaibi said for sure, just finished working, going home. Okay, so do you want to join me live? Because I'm not stuck somewhere. Shaibi, you're stuck somewhere? Okay, so do you want to come live with me now? Because obviously I can't wait till you get home. I'm not sure I'll still be on here. But everyone, welcome. Tell me where you're joining in from. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, as you guys know. Happy Sunday. Happy July 4th weekend. How's everybody doing? Yesterday, hi. Somebody else from Atlanta. Yesterday, do you believe that I took a 5-hour nap? I guess my body just needed the sleep. I took a 5-hour beauty nap. I cooked jerk red snapper and grilled baked sweet potatoes. So I baked jerk red snapper and I baked sweet potatoes, and I sat down and I enjoyed it, and I took a nap for 5 hours. I took a nap from around 3:30 till around 8:30 right here in the basement of our house. A nap in the afternoon. Who loves taking naps? My best friend Claire, she knows that I love my sleep. I took a nice beauty nap, and I still went to bed last night around 11 o'clock and woke up again this morning around 7. So basically, I don't know how long I've slept, but I think I've slept like 13 hours in the last 24 hours. But I feel so refreshed. This is why I thought, I'm feeling so refreshed and vibrant this morning. I'm going to come and do a live. So guys, sleep is so important. Sleep is so important, but the thing is, you have to have peace of mind in order to sleep well. You have to have peace of mind in order to sleep well. So this is why I always talk about protecting your peace. This is why I always talk about protecting your energy. You have to have peace if you want to sleep well, okay? Yeah, somebody says, I do, but no time. No time for sleeping. Sleep is number one. In your health journey, sleep is number one. It's not the food you eat. It is not what you drink. It is not exercise. Actually, sleep is the number one factor you have to pay attention to. Because if you're not sleeping well, ladies, let me tell you something. If you're not sleeping well, you'll be too tired to exercise. So you will not even want to exercise. You won't want to take a walk. You won't want to do any kind of exercise. If you don't sleep well, that's when you'll start craving junk food and cakes and sweets and ice cream and carbs and pizza. So sleep is number one. A lot of us put sleep down here, but I'm telling you, sleep is probably numbers 1 to 5. So please prioritize sleep. You cannot say you're too busy to sleep, or that you're too, you can't say you're working too much in order to sleep, or you don't have time to sleep. No. If you don't want chronic illnesses to creep up on you, you have to sleep. It's very important. So obviously yesterday I needed that sleep, because the night before I've been training a lot of new staff in my office. So that has been keeping me up. And the thing about me is that if I have things in my head that I need to accomplish, that I need to do, it affects my sleep. So the night before yesterday, I had all these things about credentialing, about forms, about training, and all of that for the new nurse practitioners I just hired. So in the middle of the night, my brain, I was just thinking about what I needed to do. So I don't think I slept well the night before. But yesterday, I made up for it. Did you guys hear me? I slept for 5 hours. Yesterday afternoon, 5 hours. Then I slept another 8 hours overnight. So this is why I'm ready to come live today and have a chat with you guys. So yeah, somebody said, very well said, my lack of sleep has been affecting me. Yes, lack of sleep is not good and it's dangerous. Lack of sleep leads to a lot of heart problems. It leads to brain problems. It leads to so many problems. So please, women, prioritize your sleep. It is very important. If there's anything that is making you not sleep well, please deal with it up front. Okay, so I wanted to come on this morning to talk to you about what my first 2 posts or 3 posts were about today. Okay, there are many of you. Hi Jasmine, how are you? There are many of you who are in and out of my DM. Okay, in and out, in and out. It's like, you guys just love to show up and come in to my DM with your problems, with what you need help for. Dr. Iyabo, I'm this, I'm that, my love life, my marriage, my business, my this. How do you stay slim at your age? Can you help me lose weight? How are you so confident with speaking? How does your skin look so good? How were you able to garner up the confidence to divorce? How did you meet your husband? How did you make money? How do you? So many of you have so many questions. So many of you have so many big goals and big dreams that you want to achieve. So many of you women, my darling brown, chocolate covered, melanin popping women all over the world. Because most of you, of course, I have to say 99% of you who are in and out of my DM, you're all black women, you're all women of color. So I wanted to come on to talk to you about how to achieve your goals, okay? Because sometimes we take it for granted that people know what to do when it comes to achieving their goals. Again, this live is for women who are very ambitious. I'm not talking to the women who are lukewarm. I don't care if I achieve my goals or not. I'm talking to those of you who are in and out of my DM. Those of you who absolutely want to achieve your goals. You're looking for that man that you want to share the rest of your life with. You're tired of all the stresses of dating. You're wondering where are all the good men, or you have it in your brain that there are no more good men. All men are awful. All men are narcissists. All men are this. It's not true, okay? There are men everywhere. There are men everywhere. There are very good men everywhere. What the problem is with most women is that number one, they have been conditioned to believe that there are no good men. Then number two, many of you women just don't know how to date. Okay? So even if you meet a good man and you start dating him, he will eventually leave you or run away, or it just won't work out. Because many of you women just don't know how to date. Many of you women just don't know that you have to love yourselves first. You have to have a lot of self-respect, self-worth, self-love for yourselves first before any man is going to take you seriously, okay? Men are actually very simple. Men are very simple. Most men who are good men, who are high-quality men, again, I'm not talking about the players and those men. I'm talking about the good, high-quality, serious husband material men. Those men are also out there looking for good women. they are also out there looking for a woman who will be their life partner, who will bring them peace. Okay? Good, high quality men want women who will bring them peace. They're not looking for women who are looking at the size of their bank accounts, who want to know how much they make or how much they can give them. Good, high quality men are looking for women who are going to be their life partner and who will bring them peace. Good men want peace. So stop saying all this. There's no good men. There's no men out there. There are many men, good men all around. But the problem is 99% of you who are saying there's no good men, who are having problems with dating, you don't know how to date. Okay? You chase and chase and chase those men. You do. You cook for them. You travel to go and meet them. You buy them clothes. You want to shape them into who you want them to be. You want to control the way they dress and what they say and what they do. It's just you're doing too much. So at the end of the day, it doesn't work out. So this is why when you guys, another question that you guys come to my DM to ask me is, so are you a matchmaker? Can you introduce us to men? I'm not a matchmaker. Okay? I'm not a matchmaker. There are many men in your area. There are many men in your neighborhood. There are many men around. But the problem that I've discovered with most women is that most women don't know how to date. Most women don't know how to put themselves in their femininity, but still balancing it with a lot of self-respect and a lot of self-worth. It's a balancing act. You have to be a feminine, light-hearted, lovely woman to be around, but you also have to have boundaries. And you have to have self-respect and self-worth. And that's very hard for women to do. Women get too scared. They get too desperate. They start chasing these men. And it just doesn't work out. You don't want to know how many women I've coached on dating who are getting up to go and visit men in wherever they are, traveling by train, flying there to see these men, doing. And then it doesn't work out. If a man wants you, he will come and look for you. Men know what they want. Okay? So, that is one aspect. That is the dating and the love life and the marriage. Women just need to improve their self-esteem, their self-worth, their boundaries, their self-respect in order to be successful with dating. So it's not that there's a lack of men. It's not that there's a lack of good men. It's that there's a lack of women who have high self-esteem. There's a big lack. Many of you behave out there as if you have high self-confidence. When I sit down and coach you and I talk to you, I know, and even you can look at the statistics, many women have low self-esteem. So, there's a lot of work to be done because nobody is going to put you in high self-esteem if you don't put yourself in high self-esteem. And it's not about being arrogant. It's just about having boundaries and knowing what you want for your life and knowing that you won't settle for that. At the same time, still being a nice, kind, feminine, light-hearted, flirtatious, subtly flirtatious woman that any good man would want to be with, right? So it's a balancing act. So that's part of it. So today we're talking about all of those big goals and big dreams you want to achieve. Many of you women, you're like back and forth, in and out of my DM. Help, Dr. Iyabo, help. Can you help? Can you help? Can you help? Yes, I can help. Yes, I can help. But you guys know the answer. My time is valuable. My time is precious. I'm 53 years old. I didn't come to this earth with all of the gifts and, I take that back. God did give me gifts and talents from birth, but I have worked on myself. I have invested in myself. I have taken the time, right, to sharpen those gifts, right, to polish those gifts, to improve myself, to develop myself financially, personally, to develop my skills, my gifts and talents. I have spent time, I have spent money, I have spent resources. I have made mistakes along the way. I have corrected the mistakes. I have gone, up, down, and I have achieved a lot of great things. A lot of great things. So now I can teach you how to achieve those great things. But I can't teach you when you're just in and out of my DM asking and begging me for help. You're going to have to invest properly in my coaching to help you. My mission is to help women, not just Black women, all women. Whether you're a white woman, Hispanic, Asian, Indian, all women. I believe that my mission and the meaning of my life and the reason why I'm here alive breathing today is because God put me on this earth to help girls and women become the best, highest version of themselves, to fulfill their purpose, to have a great loving life, to build a lovely legacy, and to make sure that everything they do on this earth has eternal value. Okay? Because everything that I do, whatever decisions I make, whatever things that I do on this earth in my living body, I make sure that it pleases God. I don't care about whether it pleases humans or not. For me, as long as it pleases God, it gives my Heavenly Father all of the glory because I owe everything that I have to Him. Everything that I do has to give my Heavenly Father glory. It may make some humans mad. It may make some people mad. Hi, Maggie, how are you? It may make some people, angry at me. I don't really care. You guys already know me, that I'm very thick-skinned. I don't care who it offends, as long as I know that it brings my Heavenly Father glory. And as long as I know that I'm being submissive and I'm being obedient to my Heavenly Father. So for me, I just want to help all women, whether you're Black or white or Asian or Hispanic or mixed or whatever race or culture you are. My mission on this earth is to help every woman that God has assigned me to. I don't know who God has assigned me to, but I pray every morning and I say, God, please, all of the posts that I create, all of the content I create, please let it reach the women that you have assigned me to all over the world. Okay? What's the cost for my classes? I'm going to tell you in a second. So I just pray to God and I say, bring those women to me, whatever corner of the earth they're in, bring them to me because I want to make sure that I fulfill every little inch and every little drop of my purpose on this earth. Hello. Hi, Wisdom Counseling. Hello, my brother. How are you? Good evening. You know that I fulfill my purpose on this earth. So I have blinders on. I'm like this. I'm narrow. I'm tunnel visioned. I don't hear all of the noise out here. I just focus on what I'm doing. Is it going to bring God glory? Okay. But that doesn't mean I'm going to do it for free. Okay? Yes, I'm working to give God the glory, but it's a paid service. Okay? So, because you're doing something for God's glory doesn't mean it has to be free. Yes, because God gave me gifts and talents, but I've polished them, I have refined them, I have improved them, I have spent the time to improve all of those things. So this is why I wanted to come on today to give yet another talk to women who just want to achieve their dreams and goals. There's so many of you. Some of you, the goals you want to achieve are money related. You just want to have financial freedom. You're tired of the rat race of the 9 to 5, of working weekends, working evenings. All of you, my sisters in healthcare, healthcare has to change because it is just killing and burning out too many women. But I'm not going to go into those details. All of you, the nurses, the doctors, the healthcare people who are working all those long hours, you're just tired. You're like, when is this going to end? So those of you who have the goals related to money, that big bucket of money, whether it's how can I start my business? Where can I start my business? What kind of business? Do I want an online business? Do I want an offline business with online components? What kind of business can I do? How can I transition from my paid employed job into a business? How can I stop worrying about money? How can I have financial freedom? Then how can I have time freedom? That is huge. So many of you are like, you feel feel like you're trapped. Your life is just like a revolving thing. You wake up at 4, 5 a.m., your alarm clock goes off, you feel like you just want to throw that alarm clock somewhere, you go to work, long commute. You don't have the time freedom. You don't have the freedom of choice. There's so many things you want to do. You have so many passions, so many hobbies. So there's that big bucket of money stresses, career stresses, business stresses, all of those here. Some of you already have a business. The business is stuck. It's static. Many of you are in and out of my DM. My online business, I'm not making any money. I'm losing money. Nobody is buying my clothes. My businesses are not doing well. So there's that first big bucket. Business, finances, career, financial freedom, time freedom, freedom of choice. There's that big bucket here. Many of you women are totally lost, stuck, frustrated, okay? And I can help you because I have had a business. Well, I've had businesses for 20 years. You guys, I'm not going to go into the story. Many of you here know me. So if you're new to my platform, you can go and consume some of my old posts and you'll know what I've achieved and everything. But I have 7 income streams. I have 2 big businesses. One I've had for 20 years. The other one I've had for, I want to say officially since 2020. But really I've been in the online business space since 2017. Right? That's when I launched. Is that when I launched my book? Yeah, I'm getting the dates mixed up, but that's when I launched my book. So basically, I've been in the online business space for about 6 years, okay? And then I have many other things in between, 7-figure business, 6-figure business, all of that. So God has blessed me because of my hard work with financial freedom. He has blessed me with time freedom. He has blessed me with freedom of choice. So I'm well positioned to help you in that first big bucket, okay? Then there's the second bucket of my love life is messed up. There are no more good men. All men are awful. I just can't find any good men. Every time I meet them, something happens. My marriage isn't doing well. Should I move in with my partner? Is he a narcissist? Is he this? Is he... he's hitting me. He's pushing me down the stairs. Should I stay with him? The answer is clear. If a man is putting his hands on you, you need to leave safely. But there's the second big bucket. Dating, relationship, marriage, stresses. Okay? I'm well positioned to help you there as well. I'm a 53-year-old woman. I am married to the love of my life. We've been married since 2020. I was divorced for 10 years before those. And those 10 years that I was divorced were my best years yet because I achieved my best wins in my 10 single divorced years. That's when my first business, I was able to focus on it squarely and scale it to 7 figures. My business grew. I hired so many staff. I traveled the world. I made the biggest profits in my business. I used that money from that business to start another business. So, when it comes to dating and relationships and marriage, I am well qualified to help you because I can show you how. Okay, I can show you how to love yourself, love your life, make the most from your life, and that is when that man will come to you. You don't go out looking for a man and stressing about the man. You focus on your life. You focus on how to improve your life, how to be the highest version of yourself. You focus on making yourself that person you're looking for. Okay, many of you are looking for this fairy tale man who's going to have all these things, be the best person, be loving, have the best money, but you are not working on yourself. How can you have what you don't have? So, when it comes to the dating and relationships and marriage and all of that, you guys have it all wrong as well. Because you're focusing on meeting somebody who's going to come and save your life. You're focusing on this fairy tale princess or king, like some of you call your husband's king. There's no man that is my king. Oh, I'm sorry. It's only Jesus Christ that is my king. I've said it many times. There are many of you, my friends out there, and I love you. A lot of you in your 50s, you call your husbands your kings. That's totally fine. But for me, Iyabo Webzul, I only have one king, and I'll always only have one king. That king is my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Yes, my husband, somebody's laughing. Yes, my husband is the love of my life. I love him till death do us part. But my husband is not my king. My dad is not and was not my king. My dad was my hero. I call my dad a lot my hero. But I only have one king, Jesus Christ. So for all of you women, you guys know I love you all guys very much. There are some of you, you know yourselves. Some of you are my good friends in your 50s. And you post on social media, my king, my king, my king. Do what you feel. But for me, because I'm in this position where I have been called by God, as far as I know, to help women and to help girls, I don't want any girl that is listening to me or any woman that is listening to me to feel like their husband or their boyfriend is their king. I don't, I cannot. And for me, I don't believe it. My husband, yes, is my husband. He's my husband. He's the love of my life. But he's not my king. Jesus Christ is my king. So girls and women, please don't make your husbands your kings. They are not your kings. You only have one king, Jesus Christ, who is your Lord and Savior. That is your king. But I digress. Okay, where was I? Okay, so there's, somebody is asking that they need help. Okay, let me just, I was going to finish this talk before telling you how you can get my coaching help, but you guys keep typing and asking me. I have 3 coaching programs. They're all one-on-one. I do not believe in group coaching, okay? We have enough group things out there that are still not working, okay? How many group coaching programs do we have out there and women are still suffering? Okay, please tell me. How many group coaching programs are popping up every day and women are suffering more than they've ever suffered before? Women are frustrated. They are not doing well. Mental health problems are multiplying. I don't believe in group coaching. I've tried all of them. I've tried group coaching. I've tried membership. Women need one-on-one help. Can I repeat myself? Women all over the world need one-on-one help from highly qualified people who are able to help them. We've had all of the group coaching programs. We have all of the membership programs. We have all of the mega conferences where people, again, I'm not talking down any of these things. They're all important to people that they're important to. I'm not saying mega conferences are bad. I'm not saying, but what I'm saying is that many of you and I, everybody, we've all tried all of the group coaching programs, all of the big mega conferences where you go and the speaker will say some really empowering and master classes. Thank you, Eve. All the empowering and motivating words that you have to do this, you have to do that. Everybody's shouting, everybody loves it. Goosebumps here and there. Everybody's making notes. They get home, give them 48 hours. They're back to square one. Okay, I cannot make my coaching more affordable. I'm sorry. It's what it is. I see the question here. I cannot make my coaching more affordable. In fact, what I'm charging is way less than the value that I give. You can go and talk to people that I've coached, okay? But my price is my price. You will have to find the money to pay. And if you can't pay it, there are cheaper coaches, darlings. There are cheaper coaches out there, but my price is my price. I don't have any freebies. I don't have any payment plans. My 1 week is $4,000. My 8 weeks is $25,000. And my gold standard, I call it the Dr. Iyabo MBA PhD program, my 6 month is $75,000. So we've done all of the master classes, all of the group coaching programs, all of the workshops and the courses and the big mega conferences. Women are still hurting. Why? Because women need one-on-one help. The way that I've gotten to where I am today is from one-on-one expert help. Yes, trust me, I went to all the conferences. I have done the master classes and the workshops. Thanks, Lovey. I have read, yeah, my husband brings me a nice cup of tea while I'm doing my live. You guys marry a husband that brings you your cup of tea while he knows you need it. You see, it's tea time in the Webzel's house, and you see my tea. You see how my husband just brings me my cup of tea. Find yourself a husband, or rather, attract, do the work. Sign up to Dr. Iyabo's coaching so that you can attract a husband that brings you tea. Isn't that so sweet? I know. Isn't that so sweet? He sees me here standing, talking, working. He knows that I love what I do, but he made me a nice cup of tea and he brought it to me. Do the work so you can do the work so you can attract a husband like that. So we've done the group courses, we've done the group coaching, we've done the workshops, we've done the master classes, we've done the big mega conferences where the speaker is absolutely a fantastic speaker. Yes, they are fantastic speakers, okay? They are. I have nothing against them, but everybody listens, they make notes, they get goosebumps, they get all of those things, right? Then they get home within 2 to 3 days, they're back to square one. All of those group coaching programs, as far as I'm concerned, okay? As far as I'm concerned, they don't work for most people. You have to be really disciplined, really ready and disciplined in order for group coaching programs to work for you. If you have 10 women in a group coaching program, probably maybe 1 or 2 will benefit from that program because it's not customized. Every woman has their own unique story, you know? So how can you coach 10 women in a group coaching program on life events and on life stresses and on business and on wellness and dating, and you expect that to work? You know, it will work for maybe 1 or 2 of those women who are super disciplined, super focused. The others are just going to show up and not really do much and not be too shy to talk. Or, you know, group coaching programs, as I've said over and over, they are beneficial for the coach. Okay? They are beneficial for the coach. Group coaching programs are beneficial for the coach because they are scalable. The coach is able to make a lot more money from many people all at once. But are they beneficial to the coaching clients? Maybe to 1% of the coaching clients. I'm just telling you, you know, I have been teaching women. I've been teaching women and medical students for a long time. And I know, okay, I've been teaching since I started my practice. Really, I started my practice at age 32 and I've coached hundreds and hundreds of medical students, most of them female. And now in my coaching career, I know that women are all unique. You can't use a cookie cutter approach to coach everybody. So if you're that highly ambitious woman and you're just tired of worrying about money, worrying about dating, and then there's the third bucket. Before I forget, I talked about the bucket of business and career and money and financial freedom and time freedom, all of that, right? Passive income. Many of you want passive income, but you don't even know how to go about it. Well, passive income isn't passive from day one. Let me just tell you that now. You cannot get passive income until you've had active income for between 2 to 7 years. Okay, many of you go with the lies, and yes, there are 0.0001% of people who've made millions from online courses, but it's not that easy. Some of you think you can just create an online course and millions will start falling in. That works for some people, and even those people, let me tell you, come close to the camera, even those people who tell you that they're earning millions from their online course, they have done a lot of background work for years before that online course started bringing in millions. Did you hear what I said? Let me repeat. If you see somebody today and they're telling you they're making millions of dollars from their online course, they didn't just create the online course today and put it out there and the millions started rolling in. If you sit down and talk to them, they will tell you the story behind the millions of dollars. They'll tell you that Eve is making a face. It's true. They'll tell you that they have been working diligently behind the scenes for like 5 years or 8 years before making the money. Nothing that looks like it's simple and easy is never that simple and easy. For you to get success, unless you steal the money or unless you do something illegal or you win the lottery, there's always some hard work. Like they say, every success story or every overnight success takes 10 years. Okay? Every overnight success takes 10 years. So even those people you're looking at like, oh, you know that woman, she made $1 million from her online course. I'm going to do the same. Then you get out there and you create your online course. Okay, and then after 6 months you give up. You're like, oh, it's not working. They're all liars. It's all a scam. There's no money on social media. There's no money on the internet. It's all a scam. It's not a scam. You are the one who's impatient. Okay, so anyway, there's the third bucket of what you women are in and out of my DM for. Okay, I want to lose weight. Dr. Iyabo, how have you been able to maintain your weight at 53? What's your workout plan? What do you eat? What do you drink? Do you drink alcohol? Why does your skin glow? How does your belly remain so flat? How do your legs look so toned? How can I lose weight? I've tried everything. I have this, my cholesterol, my diabetes, my high blood pressure. There's the third bucket, wellness and weight loss goals. I'm highly qualified in that too. Why? Because I'm an MD. I'm a doctor of how many years? I'm a doctor of 30 years. I'm a board certified pediatrician. I'm a doctor of 30 years. And you can see the evidence in my life. I take care of myself. I watch what I eat. I drink my tea. I drink my water. I had water here before my husband brought me the tea. I drink my water. If you look at my Pesa app on my phone, you will see that I take, thank you, love. Eve said I look 30, thank you. If you see my Pesa app, you'll see that I take between 8,000 to 12,000 steps on average. You can ask my trainer. She trains me 2 to 3 times a week. I use sunscreen. I try my best to sleep well. I started this live telling you guys how I slept 5 hours yesterday. I protect my peace. I don't hang around toxic people. I invest in myself. So there's the big bucket, wellness, weight loss. I'm highly qualified to teach you that because I'm a doctor and because I have always, all my friends who know me, they know I've always been this way. I practice wellness and a healthy lifestyle every day. I have a sweet tooth. I do love my ice cream and chocolate and cakes, but I don't overdo it. Okay? Then there's that bucket. So there are 3 buckets that you women are in and out of my DM asking me for. Business, money, millions, time freedom, financial freedom, how to set up a business, how to have freedom of choice, how to have time for self-care, how to quit my 9-to-5 job, how to have a retirement fund, how to never worry about money anymore, how to make millions like Dr. Iyabo. There's that big bucket. There's the second bucket of dating, relationships, marriage. There are no good men. They're all narcissists. I just can't meet a good man. Are white men better lovers? I get that question as well. Where did you meet your husband? How did you get married at age 50? How do I meet a good man? There's that big bucket of love. Then there's the third bucket of how do I lose weight? How do I feel better? How does my skin look good? How does my belly get flat? How? Wellness and weight loss. Okay, health and wellness. Those are the 3 buckets that I'm highly qualified to teach you. Then there's the other accessory buckets in the middle, right? There's the other accessory buckets. How do you speak so confidently? How can I show up on social media like you, Dr. Iyabo? How can I do lives like you? How can I feel confident that and not feel like everybody's going to make fun of my Nigerian accent? How can I speak properly? How can I start getting paid for speaking? How did you speak at the United Nations 3 times? Then there's those accessory ones. I want to write my first book. How did you write your first book? How did you publish your first book? How did you start blogging? Then there's those. How can I write better? There's those. How can I create better content? How has your brand become so powerful. How can I create a good personal brand? Then there's those accessory things in the middle. So you see how I'm a holistic, high performance coach who's highly qualified. As much as people tell you get a niche, I don't need a niche. Well, maybe I have a niche. It's kind of a niche because I coach professional women, highly ambitious entrepreneurs. Somebody, you keep typing, I really need help, but I'm a poor girl. If you don't have money to pay for my coaching, one thing I want you women to stop doing is begging. I've said it many times. Stop begging. If you don't have money to pay for my coaching, I have a lot of free content. Okay? Consume my free content on my Instagram. Consume the free content on my YouTube. But my one-on-one coaching, I know she keeps begging, and I'm like, women, let's practice some self-respect. If you can't afford my coaching, consume my free content. Okay, so those are the three buckets, and then there's the bucket in the middle that many of you also want: the public speaking, the writing, the creativity, the online business. The online business is related to the first bucket, but there's the content creation, all of that. And for me, my niche, as I was saying before I got distracted, my niche is professional women, entrepreneurial women who are highly ambitious, who are ready, who are driven, who are tired of life as it is, and who are ready to make a change. Let me repeat who my niche is for. Professional women, entrepreneurial women, because for me, I teach people. Okay, yeah, I'm very straightforward. I don't have time for it. That's the easiest thing to do. Somebody said, I like the way you're straightforward. I don't have time for playing games. What's the point, So my niche is professional women, entrepreneurial women, women who are highly ambitious, who are driven, and who are ready to make a change to their lives, who are ready to evolve into that highest person that they know they were put in this world to be. Because many women are not performing at their highest. And I'm a high performance coach who wants women to perform at their highest. Whatever it is you wish for yourself in your heart that you want to be, I'm here to help you be that person. I'm not God, but God does use me to help women. Okay? So, who is my niche? I repeat for the third time: professional women, entrepreneurial women. You can be a career woman for now, but if you come to me, I will show you and teach you how to become entrepreneurial and how to use that to create passive income for yourself, so that you're not constantly working in this rat race where you have to work 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours in order to earn a salary. Okay? No more salary. Oh, it's okay, love. You don't have to say you're sorry. You don't have to earn a salary for the rest of your life. Your life can become a life of passive income, where you do the hard work over a certain number of years and then you start enjoying your passive income. You're still going to have to do the hard work up front, but you do it for a certain number of years and then you enjoy the passive income for many, many, many years. You're not going to be one of those who work until they're in their 60s and 70s and then they look back and they still have nothing to show for all the work. You're going to work for between 5 to 7 years. You're going to work actively. You're going to put in all your best. You're going to create systems, create a business that is very, very enterprising, and a business that is very successful, which will then become passive income, which I have done in my life over and over. So professional women, entrepreneurial women, women who are highly ambitious, who are driven, and who are ready for change. I don't need the lukewarm people in my DM. If you're not sure what you want to do, or if you're not sure if you want to get a coach or whatever, my platform is not for you. I only talk to women who are ready, who are focused, who are driven. When you come to my DM, I'm going to ask you the question, Are you aware of my coaching prices? I don't beat around. You guys know me. I'm very black and white when it comes to my business. When you come to my DM, I'm going to ask you, those of you who've been to my DM, you know, are you aware of my coaching prices? My coaching rates start from $4,000. So if you're not yet aware of my coaching rates, go and look at my coaching rates. So here are the links. Go and look. If you know that you're ready for that, then come back. Let's have the clarity call. Okay? So I wanted to do this live to talk about how to achieve your goals. And I'm going to end with the 2 things I posted about today. Those 3 buckets I talked about and the 3 things in the middle. Let's say you're a woman, for example, who says, I'm 32 years old. I'm tired of this dating, these stresses of dating. I can't seem to meet a good guy. All men are awful. All men are narcissists. I just can't meet anybody. I'm sick and tired of all this. But I really want to, I want to try one more time to see if I will meet a good man. I'm going to go to Dr. Iyabo to enroll in her dating coaching program. I want you to first ask yourself, why? Why do you need a good man in your life? Okay, if that is you, I want you to define your why, because it's not by force that we all have to have a man in our lives, right? It's not by force that we have to get married. Why do you want to have a good man in your life? You're going to define your why. Or in the other buckets, if there's somebody out there who's like, I have an online business, I'm just not making sales, I'm selling these dresses, nobody's buying, I'm not making any sales, business is really bad, is this online business even worth it? I think I'm going to pack it up and just go back to my 9-to-5 job. And then God blesses you, and one day you're scrolling on Instagram, you see Dr. Iyabo's platform, and you're like, oh, who is this woman who says she can help people with businesses? Let me see. And then you're like, oh, I like her. I'm going to go to her DM and ask if she can help me revive my online business. Okay? Before you come to me, you're going to ask yourself, why? Why do I need this online business? What is my why? Because if you don't ask yourself before you come to me, it's part of my coaching. I will ask you, why? You define your why clearly. What is the reason why you need that coaching program, right? Coaching. What is the reason you need that online business? Is it so you can pay your bills? Is it so you can become the next best big designer? What is your why for wanting to revive that online business? Then the last one is down here. Oh, wow, look at Dr. Iyabo. Somebody sent me her platform. She's 53 years old and she looks so slim. How does she look slim like this? Look at me, I'm 35. I'm over 200 pounds. My doctor told me that I have pre-diabetes. I don't know, since I had my 2 kids, I can't lose weight. I can't. Look at her, she's 53. Maybe I should listen to what my friend said and go and sign up for her weight loss and wellness coaching. Before you come to my DM, you're going to ask yourself, why do I need to lose weight? You're going to write it down. Why do I need to lose weight? Okay? Or you're like, Dr. Iyabo does all these lives. She doesn't even feel self-conscious. She has a Niger accent, but she doesn't care. And somebody said I shouldn't use my hands when I'm talking, but Dr. Iyabo uses her hands all the time. I just like her confidence. I like how she talks in her Niger accent, and she doesn't fake anything, and she uses her hands, and it doesn't look bad. I'm going to go to her to ask if she can teach me how to speak. Why do you want to learn how to speak properly? Why? Okay? What is your reason? So if you want to achieve your goals, you're going to do that exercise first. You're going to ask yourself, why? And write it in your journal. It has to have the reason you want to achieve things has to have meaning. It has to have purpose. It has to have some kind of eternal meaning, eternal value. You're going to write it down, because you have to be able to define what the reason is why you need to achieve your goals. So you're going to write your why down. And then, oh, I love you too, I love you more. Then after you've defined your why, the next question is the who. Don't worry about how, okay? I want you guys to remove how from your formula. Remove it. Remove how, because how is actually making a lot of you guys stuck. Because what most of you are doing is you define your why and then you spend your entire life trying to figure out the how, and you never can find the how. Rather than looking, so you can write why in your journal, then write how next to it and cross it off. And right there, it is not my duty anymore to figure out how. After why, the next thing I need to figure out is who. Who has done this before? Who has achieved this before? Who is the expert that I can go to, that I can ask, have you met a good, high quality man that you're happy with? Can you show me how to attract that kind of man? Have you made millions in your business? Can you show me how to make millions in my business? Have you achieved financial freedom? Have you achieved time freedom and freedom of choice? Can you show me how to achieve it? Have you maintained your weight loss for more than 10 years? Have you lost weight the natural way with diet and exercise and sleep and water and a good mindset? Can you show me how you did it? Were you shy about public speaking before, and then you became courageous and improved and got to this stage? Can you show me how you got there? Okay, so you don't need to worry yourself about the how anymore, because if you write your why and then you on your own start trying to figure out the how, 99% chance you're not going to succeed. This is what happens to most of you. You don't want to look for the who has achieved it. Who can help you? Why? Because you don't want to pay. because you guys don't want to pay for expert help. You want to try to figure it out on your own, but how has that helped you so far? This is the middle of 2023. For many of you, it's soon going to be December 2023. Then you will start January 2024. Oh yeah, this is going to be the year I'm going to achieve my goals. This is going to be the year I'm going to sign up for that coach. This is the year I'm going to sign up for Dr. Iyabo's program. And then year in, year out, it doesn't happen. Okay? So, if you want to achieve your goals, remove the how. I'm going to create a kind of graphic and put this on my page because this is really important. If you want to achieve your goals, you figure out the why and you figure out the who. You remove the how from the middle. Because if you're spending your life trying to figure out the how on your own, you will not be able to achieve those goals. Because if you could, you would have already. You figure out the who. Who has achieved this exact goal that I'm looking to achieve? I'm not talking about somebody who is still trying to lose weight, or somebody who is still trying to get their life in order. Somebody who has achieved it, because you don't have time to waste. You need somebody who has achieved it and who can show you the roadmap and show you so that you can achieve it in a shorter time with fewer mistakes or probably even no mistakes. But what happens with those kinds of people is that they don't come cheap. And many of you are looking for freebies. That's the problem. Yes, don't figure out the how on your own. Thank you, Olola Veggies. This is what gets a lot of people stuck, because they spend their entire lifetime looking for the how, and they can never figure it out. They get advice from this friend, advice from that neighbor, advice from this group coach, advice from this guru, advice from this book, advice from YouTube, advice from here. Then everything gets jumbled up in their head and they can't figure it out. So you look for the who has achieved it and you pay them for their time and their expertise. Beyond that, you might as well keep dreaming about your goals, because I can tell you 99%, I'm not God. Miracles do happen. For the 1% of you, yes, a miracle may happen. Okay? For the 1% of you, a miracle may happen. But for the remaining 99% of you, If you can't figure out your why for that goal, and you can't look for a who has achieved it and pay that person to help you, and you implement everything they teach you, and you swallow a chill pill and you're patient. It's not that you implement for 6 months, then you fly off social media, we don't know where you went. You're going to be focused. You're going to be patient, persistent. You're going to implement over and over and over and over. If you need to go to that coach for refresher courses, you will go back to that coach. There's no one-time coaching program that solves all your problems. Coaching is continuous. Before I was able to really achieve my biggest goals, I had to keep on coaching, going back. You're going to go back for refresher coaching. You will sign up, you go and implement for 6 months or 1 year. You go back to the same coach for more. You're going to keep going back. And you implement like that over and over for between 2 to 7 years, and you will achieve your dreams. But every overnight success, okay? Every overnight success takes 10 years. I'm not single. Can you please get off my life, you people? These men are very funny. A lot of these men that come to my life and ask me if I'm single, I'm old enough to be their grandmother. Okay? I'm old enough to be your grandmother. Go to my page, you'll see my beautiful family picture on there. So how about I remove this person from my life? Okay? So that's what I came here to talk about. No, it wasn't you, adore me. It wasn't you I was talking to. There was some silly man there that said, are you single? Are you looking to mingle? So that's what I came to talk about, guys. This live replay will be on my YouTube. It's not going to be on my Instagram. So if you're just joining, or if you want to share it, no, I'm not removing you, adore me. It wasn't you I was referring to. It was some guy. So if you want to watch this video all over again, I love you too. I love you more. I love you more. If you want to play this video again, you're going to have to watch it on my YouTube. It's going to be on my YouTube, okay? Most of my lives now are going to be on my YouTube. If you want to share this video with a friend, or if you're just joining, please go to my YouTube in about 30 minutes. I'll upload it there. But this live is super, super, super important. If you're that woman and you're looking to achieve your goals, please watch this video. And for those 4 buckets I talked about, the business and money bucket, the financial freedom, time freedom bucket, the weight loss wellness bucket, the dating, love, life, marriage, relationship bucket, and then the other bucket in the middle with writing and speaking and content creation and branding and all of those other things, blogging, please come to me. Okay, if you are ready, if you're that woman who's driven, ambitious, and ready for change, ready, amen, and ready for change, you know how to reach me. Just send me a DM and just say, Dr. Iyabo, I'm ready. My 1 week coaching costs $4,000 US. My 8-week coaching costs $25,000 US. And my 6-month coaching, because yes, some of you do need 6 months coaching. My 6 months coaching costs $75,000. And all of that coaching that I told you, my coaching is holistic. So even if you come to me for wellness and weight loss, we're going to touch on the money and the money mindset and the finances and all of that and the investments. We're going to touch on dating and love. If you come to me about dating and love, we're going to talk about your wellness and your health and wellness and your money mindset and all of your creativity. So this is why my coaching is the price it is, because my coaching is very intensive, it's very detailed, it digs deep, and it covers all aspects of your life. And the results are always amazing. You guys can go to the testimonials on my website and feel free to call or to DM any of the women that I've coached there. I'm super, super, super confident of the work that I do and the coaching that I give to women. So feel free to go and talk to any of those women. They'll tell you how valuable my coaching is. So if you're interested, send me a DM. And if you're watching this on YouTube, just comment below and say, I'm ready. Okay, that's all you need to say. Just comment on this video on YouTube and say, I'm ready. I'll see your comments because all of your comments come to my email automatically. Just say, I'm ready. And then I'll message you, reply you, and we'll set up that free 15 minutes clarity call, and I'll get you signed up for either my 1 week or my 8 week or my 6 month. Okay? But figure out your why and then figure out the who. The who is already easy because the who is in front of you here. I am the who for you because I'm the who that has already achieved those goals, whether it's financial freedom or wellness or weight loss or dating or love life or relationship or marriage or all of the public speaking, writing here. I am the who for you, and this is why you're watching this video. So now you just need to figure out what are the goals you're looking to achieve that you need my help for, and why do you want to achieve those goals? Okay? Because you already have your who. So now it is what are the goals and why do you want to achieve them? And then you just send me a message and say you're ready, and we'll get that 15-minute clarity call done and we'll start coaching. Okay? Love you guys. Again, like I said, the replay will be on my YouTube. If you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube, my Instagram handle is the same as on my YouTube. It's just at Dr. Iyabo. So go and subscribe to my YouTube and the replay will be on there. I love you guys very much. But if you want to achieve your goals, remove the how from your plan. Focus on the why and focus on the who, and you'll see your goals come to fruition. Love you all. Bye. Bye-bye. God bless. Bye-bye.